circle, no? Now you were drawing a circle, no? Whether you started right from right to left or left to right. If you started left to right, mention L. If you started right to left, mention R. My dear learners, once again I'm repeating. Just I'm drawing a circle. My circle, I started from left to right. If so, mention L. If you started from right to left, mention R. Is it clear for you all, my dear learners?
Yes,
Got my point?
Yes,
okay, good. Only 2 yes I could listen. What about others, my dear learners? I hope you are doing it. The second thing is that in second activity, this side, your left side or right side. Okay, so you have paper like this. You could able to see this. So whether the dog face is facing right side or left side. If dog face is facing the right side of you, mention R. If it is facing left side, mention left. Got my point? Shall I repeat in?
What if we put in a center?
Let me tell you in Tamil also. உங்களோட டாக் ஃபேஸ் நீங்க வரைஞ்சிருப்பீங்க. அந்த டாக் வந்து ரைட் சைடு பாக்குற மாதிரி இருக்கா, லெஃப்ட் சைடு பாக்குற மாதிரி இருக்கா? லெஃப்ட் சைடு பாக்குற மாதிரி இருந்தா எல் போட்டுக்கோங்க. ஆர் ரைட் சைடு பார்க்கணும்னா ஆர் இண்டிகேட்டர் போட்டுக்கோங்க. ஓகேயா? And third, நீங்க பண்ணிருப்பீங்க. Yeah, third activity, just simply I asked you to fold a paper like this, okay, and asked you to make a mark on that. Mark a dot on that. And the dot வந்து, see this two column is there. Whether it is a right column or left column, where you put the dot? Left or right? If it is left, you mention left. Right, mention. Suppose some of this learner would have mentioned in the center. So mention center, no issue. Okay. Completed. Shall we go to the next one? Okay. Here again, I ask you all, touch your forehead by using your index finger. Whether you use the right hand or left hand. So whether you right hand in the sense, you would have done like this. Left hand in the sense, you would have done that. See, L or R. Just take note of it in your notebook. Then shall we go to the next one? Okay, seeing is believing. When I was asking you to do this, so whether you use left eye or right eye, just recall and mention. So when you were using like this, yes, I was looking whatever there in front of me by using my right eye. So what you used? Okay, so there are about 5 activities. So 5 you could able to did this. So how many number of R and L you have? Just you can mention. Take note of it in your notebook. Okay, good. Now, my dear learners and participants, basically we keep on thinking, we keep on telling about creative thinking, even in a corporate world, like employer insisting members to think out the box. So because due to heavy competition in the market, and there are get is there. So globalization, economic volatility, technological changes. We are employer insisting organizational members to think out of box. How shall we think? Is it easy? Sir, we can say easily like make it out of box thinking. We want to have a creative thinking. Okay, sir, how is it possible? See, whatever I'm thinking, it is a creative. We can say like that. But still, how are we using our brain? How are we using our brain? See, we have commonly we can classify our brain into 2. Okay, left side brain and right side brain. Basically, you could see that the left hemisphere, the brain left hemisphere controls the muscle on the right side of the body. Okay, left hemisphere of the brain controlled by right side of the muscle of the body. Okay, right side of the muscle of the body and vice versa. I hope you could understand what I'm trying to say. See, our left side brain will be controlled, by our, right side muscles of the body. Okay, at the same time, right side brain is controlled by left side brain of the body. Now, just take note of it. How many left you got? How many right you got?
3 left and 2 left.
Okay, good, good. Very nice. 3 left, 4 left. Sometimes, equal, balancing, some, 2, 2, 1, something like that will come. Okay, so good. Now, basically, you could see that what are the characteristics of left brain? What are the characteristics of right brain? If you take like, behavioral scientists, they divided into, the left brain, even one, researcher, Roger. Roger Sperry, he was a, Nobel Prize winner. He was a researcher and he found this, left and right brain theory. So how, the muscles of right side body of, right side muscles of the body controlling the left side brain and left side body of the individual controlling the right side of the brain. Now we could see that. So what kind of how far you are using, your right brain or left brain. So people who have got R high, so like it is having a reverse effect, like left you are using left, and if it is left, you could have used it, or like from left to right, in the sense, it is having a reverse effect. You are using right. So this is how, we can come to know that how you are using. Even people could have seen that they are using sometimes right, left hand. So to activate the right brain. Even nowadays, you could see in schools, they were started doing, lots of exercise to activate both side brain. Okay, so right side brain, left side brain, people who are using a left hand. So even we have a habit of don't use left hand for some, we used to say something like that. But still, using left hand is good for something like, we can activate the right brain very easily. And me, more often we use right hand, but, we are activating left brain. See, this is a quality or, characteristics of a right and left brain. You could see that right brain people are more creative and they are always intuitive. See, they used to think, what is there, and before taking any decision, they ask their intuition, and they are artistic and non-verbal, emotional, musical, and imaginative. Right brain people, you could see that they involve much into the music, they involve much into the art, and they involve much into the cultural aspect, and like poem writing, speaking, something like this. So they work creative. And left brain people, like, more of logical oriented, more of analytical. See, like, there should be a strategy in each and every activity they do. There should be a, logic. They look logic in each and every activity which they do. Okay, so that's basically, left brain. Whoever got, left brain and right brain, you can synchronize and you can connect with this. Whether, your, L is high or R is high, just you can connect with that. Whether you are verbal, mathematical, or all the left brain people are more of logical oriented people. So they are analytical. See, without, facts and figures, you cannot speak with them. They seek facts and figures in each and every activity they do. So this is basically, how we are. Sir, I know, I even by looking at this, future, you can come to know, sir. Basically, I'm very much strong on that imaginative part, but analytical and mathematical, I'm not familiar. You can conclude yourself. Even you can come to know that, sir, I'm very, very good at numbers, but this imaginative creativity and all will not come for me. So easily you can, interpret on by looking at these features. But still, there are many research going on. How shall we balance both the brain? How shall we balance both the brain so that you can activate, you can gain both the skills, like analytical skill as well as creative skills. So right brain more of creative skill, whereas left brain more of analytical and logical oriented brain. Okay, so many research is going on balancing. Some of you would have given center dot on the center. So you are balancing your left and right brain. See, these are the simple activities to check your whether you are more of using a left brain person or a right brain. So you can come to know that. Okay, so that's basically a simple activity to connect with your brain, left brain and right brain. And second thing is basically I wanted to touch upon why creatively thinking or creative thinking is important in recent days. Even there are some research we started doing. Even your Dr. Lavanya ma'am is also connected with creative visualization technique. Now my analytical part, analysis part is going on. And now this creative visualization technique helping to reach the reasonable learning outcome in the educational sector. So creative thinking is basically not only in business, everywhere. Even in cooking, your mother's having, our parents having a creative thinking in the, in the kitchen. They used to prepare. So if you come to the business world, how creative thinking helping the business organization, or why, what making them to go on with the creative thinking or this design thinking? There are three reasons. One is globalization. Previously, before LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization, whatever, there was a limited competition. Now you could see that our competitors worldwide. So due to the globalization, economic volatility, technological changes, there is no other way. If you want to create a value addition to your customer, if you want to enlarge your business, if you want to compete with your customer, there is no other way. You have to think creative. So let me share a video. Just watch a video. You can come to know that how far this particular business, they were implementing creativity and especially using deep learning and machine learning technology into their business. Okay, let me share the video. Just watch it and come back. Is it visible? My YouTube screen is visible for you, my dear learners. My YouTube screen is visible for you. My dear, kindly. Okay, mute yourself. I'm going to share the video. Yes. Is it visible now? My YouTube video link is visible.
Sharing about this Domino's pizzas, the creative thinking, how they were, into the design thinking, and how they were evolved this particular, driverless delivery, Domino's pizzas delivery, car. So it was a kind of an invention, and they were, though they were proven business, but they were keep on coming with the creative thinking. So even by having, you can, by sitting anywhere, you can order. And without driver, car itself, it goes and deliver the product and come back. So it's a kind of creative thinking involved by this Domino's pizzas. And also you could see that Amazon store, they were introduced one thing like, normally, see, if you go to the grocery store or supermarket and hypermarket. So normally what we used to do, like, we used to take into the baskets, and at the end we come and take the bill. So here what they introduced the deep learning and artificial intelligence. So while taking the product itself, it has been built. Okay, so you are taking from the rack, the product, for example, 3 roses tea powder just you are taking. While taking itself, it has been counted. So they have given one, scanner. So while entering into the shop, Amazon store itself, you have to scan that, and whatever, see, through artificial intelligence and deep learning, just if you take the product, it will be taken into account. For example, you are not using the